Once upon a time, there was a professor in one of the universities in the world. He was the professor for mathematics. And he actually welcomed the students who passed well, and all of them passed. The professor had 56 students who studied mathematics. And on T-Day, they say, because all of you qualify, let us come and do revision for our last paper. And everybody was there. The professor actually had 50 questions. The first question was 4 times 2. And all other questions actually, the professor scored 49 out of 50. But he messed up with question number 1, 4 times 2. The answer for the professor was 4, not 8. And all the graduates actually laughed in their loudest voices. That how comes a professor who has over 35 years of experience messed up with actually the easiest math ever. And the professor actually asked them, why don't you congratulate me for scoring 49 out of 50? And nobody actually scored 49 out of 50 in this midst. But the students actually continue to say, no, it means you are old enough, and you can't even answer that simple question. But the professor actually told the students, I answered this first question with an intention that today is your last day in this university, and you will go out there. Out there is the world, and the world has a lot of lenses. Nobody will congratulate you. People will criticize you 1,000,000 times. That's why the students criticize the professor for only messing up 4 times 2. And the professor got 49 out of 50. I want to urge all of you today, the moral of the story is, where you are going, nobody will congratulate you. They will criticize you for that small mistake, but they will not see your positive part. Let us all be positive. Let us all think in a good way. And that's the only way to build our nation. That's the only way to build our families. And today, what you are doing, make sure you take down to your families. If you are doing alone, you will not actually add anything. Lastly, is that I want to tell you a story. Please get a mentor, a good mentor and a positive person. I always start by saying once upon a time, there was 3 animals. The king of the jungle, the lion, the hyena, and the donkey. And the lion approached the hyena and asked, please, I need a donkey here. As usual, with the loyalty of a hyena, the hyena rushed to the donkey and approached. And the donkey refused. But the hyena told the donkey, hey, the lion wants to make you a king, and the donkey accepted. They go and visit and talk with the lion, but the lion jumped to the donkey and destroyed her ears. Lucky enough, the donkey did not die. It ran away. The same lion asked a hyena, please, I need that donkey. With the loyalty of a hyena, he rushed again to the donkey and asked, please, the king wants to see you. And the donkey actually asked a hard question. What will happen? The lion has destroyed my ears. But the hyena told the donkey, the lion decided to destroy your ears because that's where they will put a crown of being a king. And the donkey accepted for the second time. They go back. That time, the lion removed the tail of the donkey. The donkey actually was lucky enough to run away. With the loyalty of the hyena decided again to go back and convince the donkey to come back. And the donkey said, hey, you are lying to me. The hyena told the donkey, the lion was removing your tail so that you can sit in that chair of the kings in a comfortable way. And the donkey accepts for the third time. They go back. That time, the lion killed the donkey and instructed the hyena to remove the soft parts of the body, because the kings only eat those soft parts: the brain, the lungs, and the liver. And the hyena actually slaughtered the donkey and put the lungs, the liver, and the brain. And then hyena asked himself, where am I taking this brain? He decided to eat the brain and take the liver and the lungs to the king. And the king asked, where is the brain? The hyena told the lion, Your Honor, sir, the donkey ate no brains. If he ate the brains, he couldn't come 3 times to you. The moral of the story is this: get that good manner. Walk with that positive person. Walk with that person whom in his exhaustion, either emotional or physical, he will stand or she will stand with you and hold you back. Walk with that person who provides the real service. Lastly, who can make to be the best performing person in this world? Who? One of the people asked one of the Navy officers in America, who makes to the SEAL? The SEAL stands for sea, air, and the land. He answered, I don't know. But I know those who cannot make it to be the SEALs. Do you know them? It's that student who graduates. It's that student who schooled, not actually educated, cannot make to be the SEAL. It's that athlete actually who is not really trained well and tested, cannot make to the SEAL. It's that big boys who has a lot of tattoos in their bodies, cannot make to the SEAL. But it's that person whom during his hard times, whom during his exhaustion, either emotional or physically, can still farm and provide service, can still farm and give you his or her own hand. If you want to be the best performing person, help that person near you. Hold that back. Provide that knowledge. The moral of the story is, when you get out of that cave today, you have only one thing to do: provide service. Help that person near whom you can reach. They say your neighbor is not that person that you live or that person you come from the same village. It's that person, it's anybody in need, that's your neighbor. If you want to make to be the SEAL, if you want to make to be the SEAL, provide service. Help that person near to you. For those few remarks, I want to say thank you, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you very much.